Welcome to another enlightening podcast from Be Awake, Aware, Alive.com, where we question everything. Stop the monkey mind and discipline your thoughts. By the Be Awake, Aware, Alive.com team. Despite what we're told hourly on the mainstream news, the greatest battlefield is not in some distant land. It is the 6 inches of real estate between your ears. If you have ever lain in bed at 3 a.m. replaying a conversation from 2015, or sat at your desk staring at a screen while your brain runs a frantic marathon of what-ifs and should-haves, you are familiar with the monkey mind. In Buddhist philosophy, the monkey mind is a term for a mind that is restless, capricious, whimsical, and uncontrollable. It is a chattering primate that swings from branch to branch, from thought to thought, grabbing at worries, regrets, and anxieties without ever stopping to rest. We often treat this mental chaos as a personality trait. I'm just an overthinker, we shrug. But an undisciplined mind isn't a personality quirk, it is a liability. It is the thief of your peace, the saboteur of your productivity, and the killer of your potential. It is time to stop the monkey mind and discipline your thoughts. Here is how to tame the primate and take back the steering wheel of your consciousness. 1. Recognize the monkey, don't feed it. The first step to discipline is awareness. Most of us live our lives in a state of thought hypnosis. We believe every thought that pops into our heads is absolute truth. Stop. The thought is not the truth. The thought is just a mental event. When you feel the anxiety spike or the mental chatter begin, pause and name it. Say out loud in your head, the monkey is swinging again. By labeling the thought as a monkey mind event, you separate yourself from it. You move from being the victim of the thought to the observer of the thought. You can't tame what you don't acknowledge. 2. The not now list. The monkey mind is often an anxious time traveler. It shoots you into the future to worry about a presentation next week, or drags you into the past to relive a mistake from yesterday. When a distracting thought arises that requires action but is not urgent, make a deal with it. Tell the monkey, we are not dealing with that right now. Keep a notebook or a digital document open. The moment your mind tries to derail you with a worry, write it down. Externalizing the thought takes the sting out of it. It tells your brain, I see you, I have captured you, and I will deal with you later. This frees up your immediate processing power to focus on the present task. 3. Embrace the pause. The secret to mental discipline isn't having fewer thoughts. It is having a longer pause between a stimulus and your reaction. When a negative or catastrophic thought enters your head, do not immediately engage in an argument with it. That is just more monkey swinging. Instead, insert a breath. Take 3 deep, intentional breaths before you respond to your internal critic. This physiological pause breaks the stress response. It signals to your nervous system that there is no tiger in the room, allowing your prefrontal cortex, the rational brain, to step in and take control from the amygdala, the fear center. 4. Schedule monkey time. This is a counterintuitive but highly effective strategy. If your mind is constantly interrupting you, give it a specific time to interrupt. Schedule 15 minutes a day as your worry window. If a random anxious thought pops up at noon, tell yourself, I will worry about that at 5 p.m. When 5 p.m. arrives, sit down and let the monkey run wild for 15 minutes. Think about all the worst-case scenarios. Write them down. But when the timer goes off, the session is over. You must stand up and move on. By containing the chaos, you train the monkey to stop demanding attention 24/7. 5. Watch the language. The monkey mind operates on drama. It uses words like hate, terrible, disaster, never, always, can't. Discipline your thoughts by changing your internal vocabulary. Instead of I can't handle this, say this is uncomfortable. Instead of this is a disaster, say this is a challenge. Language shapes reality. When you use neutral or empowering words, you starve the monkey of the emotional fuel it needs to keep swinging. 6. Train the mind like a muscle. You cannot expect to have a disciplined mind if you never practice focus. Just as you wouldn't run a marathon without training, you cannot tame the monkey without mental reps. Meditation is not about emptying your mind, a common misconception. Meditation is simply the practice of noticing the monkey and gently guiding it back to the breath. It is a bicep curl for your attention span. Start with 2 minutes a day. Don't fight the chaos. Just watch it and return to the breath. Every time you bring your focus back, you are doing a mental rep. Over time, the muscle gets stronger and the monkey gets weaker. 7. The garden metaphor. Finally, remember this. You cannot stop a bird from flying over your head, but you can stop it from building a nest in your hair. The monkey will always be there. It will never be completely silent. The goal of discipline is not to kill the monkey. The goal is to contain it. Your mind is a garden. The monkey is the wild growth. Discipline is the gardener. The gardener does not get angry at the weeds. They simply get their tools and pull them out. The takeaway. Disciplining your thoughts is the ultimate act of self-respect. It is saying to your inner self, you are safe enough to be quiet now. Stop fighting the noise. Instead, acknowledge it, schedule it, and breathe through it. When you stop letting the monkey mind drive the bus, you finally become the bus driver. And from that seat, you can finally steer your life in the direction you actually want to go. So take a breath, look at the thought, and choose to let it swing on by. If you need more guidance, go to our website and grab a copy of one of our books. Try The 12 Laws of the Universe and What They Mean for You, or the 5 a.m. to 11 p.m. code, Mastering the Hours of Your Life, or many more. Don't forget to sign up to our mailing list, follow our social channels, donate if you're able, and open your mind with more free blogs and life-changing books at BeAwakeAwareAlive.com. Thanks for listening to another enlightening podcast from BeAwakeAwareAlive.com, where we question everything.